We're good.
All right. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome in. Welcome in. It's Friday night. Gamecock, Chuck, and my buddy Jordan Dealmaker, Cocky Talk. We normally do this show on Wednesday night. Had something come up. So we finally got around to doing it tonight. And it's a good day to do it because today, South Carolina, as y'all saw in the title, Gamecocks Football is back. It is here. It is back already. Today was the first day of practice. So everybody should have been back and ready to go. I think there was a couple injuries, Brubaker and a couple other ones. I can't think of what the other kids' names were, but I can't think of what the names are now. But Beamer mentioned it the other day. So we got about 3 guys that are injured that probably won't do a whole lot right now. Faison, still no word on him. I know that's everybody's burning question on their mind. Something that struck me kind of odd today, Beamer said that Faison was going to practice, but then all of a sudden they had to submit a waiver to get him to practice. So that just makes me just furious, honestly. I got my good buddy Jordan Dealmaker here. So welcome to the show, sir. Hope you had a good week so far, and the weekend's here, and Gamecock football is kicked off, or as far as practice anyway. What's your take on it so far?
Well, I agree with a lot of what you said, but the thing, first of all, let's go to like Brubaker. Is he a bust, man? Like literally, he was a very high recruit. Spent very limited action.
I was thinking the same thing. He's been here, 3 years? Going on 4 years, I believe. And he ain't stepped on the field once, I don't believe.
Not in game time that I'm aware of. Now, if he did, I didn't see him.
Yeah, I think he's been battling injuries ever since he got there, man. And I'm all for, the student athlete and all that, but when is enough's enough before you say, hey, maybe football ain't what, not in your future.
Well,
because it seems like he can't stay healthy long enough to help the team.
And I agree, and that's a scholarship position. And listen, not that I'm sitting here saying go pull the kid's scholarship. That's not what I'm saying.
No.
But at the end of the day, if he is accident prone and he hadn't played, let's just say less than 10 snaps in 4 years, then what are we doing here? And it ultimately, my stance on this. If I've said it once, I beat the drum for the last 3 years now. I'm not worried about Faison. Okay, I've told y'all he's going to get cleared about 3 games into the season. That is not an issue of mine. The issue of mine is, do we have a line that can freaking block?
Yeah.
And everybody wants to talk about Faison, but they don't want to talk about the fact that we were next to last in the country with sacks with one of the most athletic quarterbacks in the freaking country. It's the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. But that's everybody's question right now. I understand what you're saying, where you're coming from, as far as if we don't have somebody that's going to open the running lanes and block and protect Lenoris and give our running backs opportunities to run, find them holes, that it really doesn't matter if he plays or not. But
exactly,
I just want to see some action done for him, whether it's yes or no.
Well, he's. I told you, and I'm reiterating what I've already said. The NCAA right now has made a stance, and their stance is we want to be somebody, even though we're not. And this case is in our hands. It's our decision. And we're just going to put it off. Why? Because he's already lawyered up. So, they're taking a stance.
Yeah.
Now, ultimately, he's going to get cleared. But I don't think it'll be by the first game. I'd be willing to bet you my right shoe right now. He's not going to be cleared by the first game.
Well, my whole take on it is, today, man, you meant to tell me Beamer didn't know he needed some kind of waiver to practice since he was out of eligibility because the NCAA hasn't made a decision yet?
Okay.
That should have been taken care of before today.
All right. I get what you're saying.
In my opinion.
I get what you're saying, but I look at it from a different aspect. Okay. I look at it as a business aspect that I'm holding the cards. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's how the NCAA is looking at it. They're holding all the cards. They're holding the deck right now.
Well, I'm not talking about the NCAA.
No, hold on.
I'm talking about Beamer.
Let me get to my point.
Okay.
My point is this proves my theory that there was no waiver. We have people that's paid inside of this program, inside of our facilities, that this is all that they do.
Uh-huh.
There was no waiver to be had. And it proves my point that the NCAA goes, oh, well, he can't practice because you went on national television and said he's going to practice as a starter, but he can't do that. So now you have to put in for a waiver just to prove my point that they're holding the deck. Okay? This thing just came out of the fog. You know, there's no way we got 5 people that are over personnel, highly paid people that didn't know this. You know, there's no way.
That's my problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the NCAA playing their cards. They're dealing the cards. They're playing their hand, and the hand you're gonna get is the hand they want you to get. But it also proves my point that they are doing it deliberately because if they wasn't looking at the boy's case, the young man's case, why in the hell would they even care if he needed a waiver to practice? True. It's on somebody's damn desk. Somebody's looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody said, I heard earlier today, I can't remember, I think it was on the JB and Phil, what is his name, Mad Dog, Phil Monex, whatever his name, on their show. I tuned into that for a little bit this morning. And they said the holdup was something to do with Marshall. I guess some paperwork from Marshall because they had a lot of turnover. I don't know how true that is, or
that's not true. That's made up. That's like we cheated against Tennessee. That's bullshit. Everything has been turned over to them for his eligibility. Now listen, if it's a lie, Marquez Blackwell told me shoulder to shoulder over a whole dinner a couple months ago.
Okay. Well, there you go. But yeah, that's my whole take with it right there. If they got everything and Beamer, or they knew that a waiver was needed to practice, and I know you said he's going to get cleared, and the NCAA is trying to, get on their power trip. I get that. But I don't know, man. Seems like every day there's something new coming to the surface about that, and it seems like they just keep dragging their feet. And I just want answers. As a fan, I just want answers.
Well, sure, and I mean, I get it. I want answers too, but at the end of the day, it's the deep pockets theory, man.
Yeah,
they're just playing. They're playing chess, and we're trying to play checkers.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the running back room. I got confidence in who we got out there with Jawan Howell and Adaway and Matthew Fuller and all them guys, and that new guy Isaiah Augustave, the one that comes from Colorado. I got faith in them. I'm not too much worried about that. But I do want to see answers for that young man. I mean, you can't just keep him in limbo. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing. That's the whole issue I got.
Well, let me ask you this question. Let's say you and the wife, that beautiful house you live in, okay? I'm gonna use your house for example. Okay. All right. You and the wife decide y'all want to buy this house. Y'all picked it out. Y'all walked through it. all three of your kids, your daughter, your oldest son and youngest son, you all walk through it.
Mm-hmm.
This is where we want to live, right? And y'all tell the realtor, all right, we'll take it. The realtor says, all right, you're pre-approved, this, that, and the third, whatever.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you still got to wait damn near 6 months because nothing is in your hands. It's in the bank's hands. It's in the mortgage lender's hands, and that is the play that the NCAA is taking right now.
Yeah, no, I totally understand you. I understand, but I just don't think it's fair for the young man in his future. I mean, he could be doing other things. He could have declared for the NFL draft. I mean, he could have whatever else is out there, whatever options he's got. You know,
well, at the end of the day, Chuck, with what he put up last year, if the kid goes, he's probably not going to get drafted. Truly, no. I hate to say that, he's probably not. But I promise you, he's going to sign a free agent deal, undrafted, and he's going to make a squad. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, so, what's up, Scott? Mark, how y'all doing? Welcome in. Scott said he didn't know I was going to be on tonight. Nah.
We didn't either.
I kind of just, about 15, 20 minutes ago, we decided to do one. So I know we usually come on Wednesday night, but we're here on Friday night tonight. And like I said, the Gamecocks started practice today. I did see a little bit of highlights, I guess, behind the scenes, a little bit of whatever they showed on YouTube. And I mean, they didn't show a whole lot, just about a 2 or 3 minute clip, just a little running around. What do you, let me get your take on this. What do you think about the whole Luke Doty, what Beamer said about that? Does that cause, I guess, concern on you?
You know, that, I'll be honest with you, it kind of threw me for a loop when he said it. But I think he's playing mind games.
Yeah.
And I mean Beamer.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like Dak Joyner. I mean, just one of the greatest Gamecocks we've ever had. You know, you can't say a negative word about Dak Joyner. If you do, I'll argue with you all day long. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But, you know, Luke's in the same position. They're going to give Luke the credit. I mean, hell, Luke's been there, 6 years? I mean, it seems that way.
I think he's been there 10 years. I don't know where they got 6 from, but yeah, whatever.
I mean, damn, he ought to be married and got 2 or 3 kids by now.
Exactly.
But, you know, they're going to give him his credit because he's earned it. He, you know, in the Muschamp deal, he got dealt a bad hand.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt, injured.
Yeah, he got injured. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was young. He didn't need to be back there at the time. But he did well when he was there. He did decent.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that was your best friend as the offensive coordinator did that. And, you know, they're going to give the young man credit because he's put in his time. He's put in his work. He is a veteran.
Uh-huh.
But that whole receiver deal, I knew that wasn't going to work out to start with.
No.
That's like putting Dak Joyner as a damn running back. Come on, man. Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it threw me for a loop when he said that. It kind of makes me wonder, well, man, yeah, I get it. Luke's been there. He's been in the system. I guess he knows the system probably better than Cutter and Aaron Nolan. But why would you bring in a quarterback, I guess, to back up Lenoris if you're going to go out there and say, well, if Lenoris had to come out of play, we'd put Doty back there. I mean, it just kind of.
That is giving him credit for his time, and that is motivating the new ones behind him, behind him, to step up.
Yeah.
And that is also playing mind games, even though we're 4 or 5 weeks out.
Mm-hmm.
That's also, these coaches are listening right now, Bubba. You know, Virginia Tech is going, all right, well, we know Lenore Sellers will start. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But is he going to do like a Dak Joyner deal against North Carolina in a damn bowl game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that kind of threw me for a loop when he said that. And I thought about it. I was like, well, if he did have to come out and play, 9 times out of 10, the guy that's going to come in is going to turn around and hand it off to somebody. So why would you not go with, a Cutter Woods or a Aaron Nolan? But I see your point. Doty's been there. He's the consummate Gamecock, the ultimate Gamecock. Whether he plays any snaps or not, he's going to give it everything he's got.
He's not going to play. I'll bet you this. I'll bet you this.
No, you can't go bet me that. I probably didn't know what you're going to say, and I'll probably agree with you.
He's going to play a lot of snaps, but it ain't going to be behind damn center. It's going to be on special teams.
Yeah, because he was out there fielding punts today with him and Harbor. So
I'm telling you right now, now I don't know who's going to be the backup, the true backup.
Uh-huh.
But if something happens to Lenore's, good Lord, I hope it don't. But if he goes down for whatever reason, or in mop-up duty, you might see him in mop-up duty. But if Lenore's goes down, I'm telling you, you're going to see Nolan, you're going to see Woods, somebody trot out there instead of Doty. I'll bet you on that. I'll bet you on that.
I would probably venture to say Cutter Woods would be out there first.
Yeah.
That's my take on it. What's up, Ballard? David Green, how you doing?
I didn't know Rebecca Lobo was a football coach, David Green said. What? Where's that coming from?
Yeah, what did I miss? I must have missed something.
Lobo's she's a basketball girl.
Yeah, she's a basketball analyst now, ain't she?
Yeah, and she was a good player too.
Yeah, she was. And she's my number one. Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite announcer. Yep, like David said, my best friend. But I haven't done a video on this, but what do you think about Jeff? Was it Jeff Collins, the Georgia Tech, used to be Georgia Tech head coach, the defensive coordinator at, where was he at just recently? North Carolina, or defensive analyst or whatever? What do you think about that move?
I think that was strategic. I think, honestly, what the hell will it hurt for an ex-head coach, a defensive-minded head coach at that, to help put eyes and give his opinion on our defense and our defensive scheme? I think it's a knockout the park, personally.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a damn thing wrong with it. I don't. Listen, what's the difference in us hiring him as an analyst, because that's pretty much what he is.
Yeah.
With us hiring him as an analyst in Georgia hiring Will Muschamp, because, it made the damn frontline news that Muschamp wasn't on the coaching roster and everybody's wanting to know what's going on. But guess what? He's still there.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. If you pick the guy up for $100,000 a year as an analyst, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, the more experience you got in the room, in the coaching room, the more ideas you can come up with to scheme defensively. I think it's a huge asset to bring somebody like that on board. Now was he a great head coach? No. But I mean, he's a defensive guy. We'll see what he brings to the table.
I look at it this way.
Clayton.
I look at it this way. Will Muschamp was a horrible head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Horrible.
Mm-hmm.
But can't nobody, and I mean nobody, take away the fact of the defenses he's coached in his career. Nobody. As a coordinator. I mean, seriously. You can't do it. You got to give the man credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
And that's why when Beamer was on the ballot of becoming our new head guy, I'll be the first one to tell you. I'm like, we can do better than Beamer, right? That was my first thought. But then I started thinking.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, well, we've done the offense side of the ball. We've done the defense side of the ball. Take Spurrier out of the equation. Why not? Why not? He wants to be here. He was born in Charleston. He lived here for many years. His oldest child was born in damn Columbia.
Uh-huh.
Let's give this guy a shot. He's a hell of a recruiter. Why the hell not? And everybody that I told that, like, man, you're crazy. You're crazy. I mean, you got to have a proven person. I said, did you ever know who the hell Dabo Swinney was before he got the Clemson head job? Let me answer that for you. No, hell no. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. What's the difference?
Yeah. Ballard wants to know our early thoughts on the South Carolina Alabama game coming up at Williams-Brice. He's a big Alabama fan, and I guess he wants our thoughts on that.
All right, Ballard.
Early thoughts.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm not going to answer your question directly because I can't. 2 games into the season, you come back on here, we're going to be live every week. You come back on here, and I'll tell you exactly what I think. But I will say this. We're going to beat Alabama this year. Hey, that might be the only damn game we win in conference, but we're going to beat Alabama.
I don't know. I'm still working on my prediction video for the season. So, I mean, I think we have a shot. We had a shot last year. I mean, I don't know what Bama's bringing back.
We lost the damn game.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying we had a shot to win that game, though.
Your favorite player lost the damn game.
Sellers?
No, your favorite player.
Sellers the one that threw the interception at the end of the game. How you figure my player lost the game?
Didn't we miss a field goal in that game?
Well, let me ask you this. I'm so tired of hearing people talk about a field goal kicker. Why do we not harp on quarterbacks when they miss wide open receivers as much as we do field goal kickers for missing kicks? Field goal kickers miss kicks. They're not perfect. Have you ever seen a perfect field goal kicker?
Yeah.
No, you haven't. You've never. Come on, Jordan.
Steve Spurrier was perfect field goal kicker. He never missed a field goal.
But anyway, my point is, nobody gets on quarterback for blowing a game, for throwing a late interception, as much as they do a kicker for. I mean, they want to torch the guy. They want to drag him out in the streets because he missed a kick. There's so many. I'm not a field goal kicker, but there's so many things that goes into kicking a field goal. It ain't just putting the ball down and kicking it. That snap has to be perfect. Just like Beamer said last year, Kai Kroger was our holder. He saved us on a lot of bad snaps. Well, if you get a bad snap and that ball's not handled right and he just rushes his kick, he's going to miss.
Yeah, so, I mean, I got you. So Finkel. Are you Finkel or Einhorn? I mean, which one?
I don't know. But anyway, my point is, everybody gets on that guy for missing, but
he sucked.
Well, that's Beamer's fault. That is Beamer's fault. That is everybody's favorite. What's his name that went to Buffalo? Limbo and D. Camillus, because they didn't recruit a good kicker to put back there. They brought a walk-on and then they gave him a scholarship. That's bad recruiting. You can't tell me it ain't, because you knew we weren't going to have what's his name? Who was the one that kicked before? I can't even think of the guy's name right now.
Well, the best one we ever had was Ryan Suckup.
Well, yeah, but the one that just kicked before Herrera, I can't think of his name now. But,
Fry?
Yeah, Fry, whoever. But we knew we weren't going to have him forever, so why did we not recruit a solid kicker? Why do we have to depend on a walk-on? that's my whole thing. I'm not mad at Herrera. I know field goal kickers are not perfect. I know there's a lot of Parker. There you go. Parker was the last kicker.
Oh, Parker White.
Yeah. But I know he wasn't.
Elliott Fry was before him. That's what yeah, you're right. Parker White.
So the blame don't fall on Herrera. The blame falls on Beamer, Limbo, Deacon Millis, whoever, for not bringing in a solid kicker. You can't just give a guy a scholarship and expect him to go out there and be perfect when he hasn't kicked a football outside of practice in a game situation until the start of the year.
Well,
so if you're going to jump on him for doing that, jump on the quarterback for missing wide open receivers when the game's on the line.
But can I ask you a question? Let's be realistic.
Uh-huh.
This is as honest as I can be. What is the hardest position in any sport? It's being a quarterback. In any sport, it's being a quarterback. A kicker reminds me of a golfer. And let me explain this.
I'm interested.
The only person that beats a golfer is in between the ears of the golfer. Okay, another golfer doesn't beat a golfer. A golf game is in between the ears. Yes, you have to have the talent to hit it,
It's mental,
you know, to hook it, to slice it. It's a special kind of talent. That's not what I'm saying. It's a special kind of talent.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to it, the only person to beat a golfer, a good golfer,
It's himself.
Is himself. It's in between his ears.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same with kickers. It's in between his ears. At the end of the day, when you've got a kicker that's missed however many he missed prior to that game, Ellie missed what, the LSU game, whatever.
I'll look it up and see how many he missed. I don't think he missed quite as many as everybody thought he did. But go ahead with your thought.
But at the end of the day, in a pressure situation, high tense SEC game, after he choked quite a few times, you got to move on. Hey, get the other walk on. I don't give a shit. At least I know, listen, your ass sucks. If you miss, I expect it. But the starting kicker, man, come on. You missed 2 a year, that's one thing.
Yeah. He was 15 to 21 this year, 71%.
There you go.
So
he missed 6. He missed 6.
Yeah, he missed 6. So what's everybody going to say when Max Kelly or Mason Love gets out there and starts missing field goals? Oh, my God, dude. They're going to want to run them 2 kids out of there. So, I don't know.
You just love damn kickers for some reason.
But going back to that game, I mean, we had opportunities to win that game. Whether you want to blame it on the kicking game or the bad read by Norris down at the end, throwing that interception, whichever way you want to do it, whichever way you want to call it.
I mean, listen, quarterbacks are going to make mistakes.
So does kickers.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you like this. All right, what sport do you want to talk about? It don't make a damn. You choose the sport, and I'm gonna make this make sense. You choose the sport.
Cricket.
Other than football, you choose the sport.
I'll choose cricket.
I don't know a damn thing about cricket.
I get what you're saying, Jordan. I do.
No. Choose a sport, and I'm gonna make this make sense. Choose a sport.
Baseball.
There
you
All
go.
right. A pinch hitter or a pinch runner. This is your one time to shine. Twice a game. Guess what? I hope like hell you studied your craft because you're going to be the best you can be in that 1 or 2 times. Okay? And that's what the hell a kicker's supposed to be. They supposed to have ice water running through their brain, through their veins. They supposed to be the damn jockey on Secretariat. They supposed to be the Tiger Woods and the Rory McIlroys of the damn golf industry. The Bryson DeChambeaus, the Dale Earnhardts of NASCAR, the Brett Favres of quarterbacks. This is your time. The Tom Brady's. This is your time to shine. And you blow it.
Mm-hmm. I got you, man. I got you.
And QBs are on the field a whole lot damn more, and they throw a whole lot of damn more passes, too.
But anyway, go back to the game.
And guess what? In South Carolina, they got a whole damn offensive line that don't know how to damn block either.
We'll go back to the game with the Alabama game. I think South Carolina has an opportunity to beat them. I don't know what Alabama's bringing in. But like you said, I think it's going to take a couple of weeks for me to really decide whether or not they can beat them. But they got a shot because Norris is dynamic. We all know that. I think he's got some solid weapons around him. And if we can get the offensive line to come together and play solid, we got a chance to beat anybody, actually.
I do think we have a chance to beat anybody. It's all going to go to our offensive line. I've been saying it for 3 years, 4 years. I'm going to say it again. But I do want to ask this question.
What's up?
What's his weapons around him? Please don't say Nicholas Harper.
Man, that's the go-to guy, man.
Oh my God, you've lost your biscuits.
Woo. Anyway. No, man, we got guys around him, man. I mean, come on.
Mazio Bennett, yeah, that's a go-to guy.
Mazio.
That.
Jared Brown, if he can stay healthy.
Yeah, he can't stay healthy.
Well, that's anybody.
All right. What tight end's gonna catch the damn ball?
It's either gonna be Michael Smith or Jordan Dingle.
Yep.
Them two right there. That's gonna
How
be.
proven are they?
How proven are they?
Yeah.
Well, Jordan Dingle's probably more experienced of it too because he come from Kentucky.
What? I'm talking about in our program. How proven are they?
Okay, well, neither one of them really. Michael Smith was hurt last year, so. So, but anyway.
Yeah, everybody keeps talking. Well, Sellers has got plenty of talent around him. Well, please show me the headline of the damn talent that I ain't seen.
It can be true that you got talent around you. I didn't say proven talent. I said talent. I didn't say anything about proven talent. I said he's got weapons around him that has talent.
Mazio Bennett, now listen.
They're not 4-star receivers coming out of high school. They're not 4-star transfers or whatever.
The only time around him catching the ball right now is Mazio Bennett. No, I'm just gonna be honest.
And by the end of the year, you're gonna be back. You're gonna be walking it back about Harbor. I can go ahead and tell you that now.
Yeah, I'll be walking it back because he can't run forward. He'd be running backwards. You exactly right.
You're going to be walking that statement back, buddy. I go and tell you. Nick Harper's going to have at least 800 yards this year.
Well, listen, and I hope like hell that you're right and I'm wrong. And I'm not saying the kid ain't a good player. All I'm saying is he ain't done shit yet.
Yeah, I get it. I think coming to South Carolina and trying to run track really messed that kid up. I really do. I really think him trying to do that really messed him up. Because think about it, he's a high school track star. College, it ain't his game.
Well,
it's not his game. And I think if he'd have came in, left track alone, just come in straight football, I think we'd be talking a little bit different about him than what we are now. Because he's not had an opportunity to put into work like he has. Hopefully, he did this year because he's given up track. So
I still think he's in the wrong damn position. Sorry.
Okay. Well, we can disagree on that too, but I think if he's put into work like he should be doing this offseason, I think he's gonna blossom this year. I really do.
If you stand beside that kid and look at him and you watch him on the field, he is a damn edge rusher or a tight end. He is not a split out on an island, man-to-man receiver. I'm telling you, he's not. He's not. Yeah, you got to drink your water and think about that one, don't you?
Well, yeah, I did a lot of talking, so I was a little dry there. I had to quench my thirst a little bit.
Well, hell, I talk for a living.
Yeah, I know. I know. But yeah, I mean, I that's my thought on it. I don't. As far as position, yeah, I don't know. I've never stood beside him, but I don't know if he's in the right position or not. Because he played a little bit of everything in high school, which is what most 5-stars do anyway in high school. They play multiple positions. So I don't know about an edge rusher though. I don't. Yeah, I'd have to think about that a little more. I could probably say maybe a tight end. Yeah, I could probably see that a little better than an edge rusher. So, another thing that I saw online the other day, it looks like our boy Dylan Stewart has been hanging out with another Gamecock legend that terrorized quarterbacks in the offseason. Did you see that? What's your take on that? You there? Yep. I must have lost him, or he muted himself or something. I guess are we still alive? Yeah. But anyway, if you can hear me, let me know. I can't hear you. He had to get a beer, Scott said. But anyway, my thought was, or what I was saying, Dylan Stewart's been hanging out with Jadeveon Clowney during the offseason, or he was seen hanging out with him. I'm supposing, or I'm hoping that the young man has. There you go. I dropped it. He lost him or something. I'm hoping the young man has got with Clowney and got some new techniques, some new ways to get to the quarterback. And hopefully, here comes Jordan. You there?
Yeah. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now, loud and clear. But what I was saying, did you hear my question?
Yeah, and I was telling you, I saw where he was hanging out with JD. And listen, they have a lot of similarities. Their personalities are very similar.
Yeah.
JD is, and I know people think of him the machine gun, but a lot transpired for him to do that. A lot of shit talking and double teaming for him to do that. He's a damn freshman. Come on, freshmen gonna make freshman mistakes, okay?
Yeah, they gonna do stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, damn, 19-year-old kid. What the hell do you expect? But at the end of the day, JD was very quiet. He didn't like to be in front of the camera. He giggled a lot. I'm not saying he was immature. He was just he didn't like the spotlight.
Yeah.
So I feel like JD now what he's accomplished at South Carolina in the NFL is like, hey, let me help this kid. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I was saying. Hopefully he's got up with Dylan and showed him some new techniques or try to help him with what he already knows. Try to get him new ways to get to the quarterback. Like I said, because what he did last year it's not going to work this year because everybody knows what he can do. So
yeah, he's going to get double teamed all year, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of reminded me of when Xavier Legette went out to Arizona and trained with
Spencer.
No, the Debo. He went out to Arizona.
Oh yeah,
he trained with Debo, and what happened that next year or that year? Phenomenal. He came alive and he became that go-to receiver. Not now. Dylan Stewart is already a freak of an athlete. He's already good, but hopefully, being around Clowney, maybe like I said, he's gotten some good tips, some good ideas on how to, get to the quarterback faster. We already know he's put on some more weight, got faster and stronger and all that just by looking at the pictures that they posted online. So hopefully it's kind of paid off like that for him.
David said a lot difference in size. You're right, David, in the end result, you're right. But if you look at JD coming out of Rock Hill as a freshman, they look very damn similar. Very similar.
Yeah. I'd have to look up their stats. I don't know as far as, in comparison. I don't know how tall Clowney was compared to him and size and things like that. But both of them was freaks, right? Both of them.
Yeah, but
get to the quarterback.
The one thing I like about Stewart, honestly, is Stewart can play more snaps than most edge rushers. And
yeah, he's got that young motor.
He does. JD, he didn't play, and I'm not gonna downgrade him because he's the best defensive player we, in my opinion, ever had. But that's my opinion. But JD took a lot of snaps off. A lot of snaps.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But, oh, man. I'm trying to think of what else. What else you want to talk about?
Speaking of defense, going back to hiring Levy. Listen. If you have a conversation with Clayton White's a good person. Do I think he's a good defensive coach? Yes, I do. I really, really do. But I also think Beamer's smart enough to know we got a quarterback. We got a room full of running backs. I don't give a damn who it is.
Yeah.
We need an offensive line to block, to create yards. And if you don't have a dominant defense in this league, you ain't going no damn way. So what the hell is it going to hurt to pay a man $100,000 to be another set of eyes to give us new concepts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of defense, did you watch Clayton's press conference, I guess?
I did.
And they asked him about plugging or filling the voids, I guess, left behind. And he basically said they were already there. So,
and I feel like they're there.
Yeah. I mean, we got some studs coming back, man. That's been there for a couple of years. We brought in some key transfer pieces that I feel like it's going to fill in for what we had last year. Are we going to be like we were last year? I don't know. That's to be determined. But I think we got guys that will step up and do that.
Now I have a prediction. I'm gonna give you a prediction right here, right now.
All right.
For some reason, and I don't know this to be true, but for some reason, Dow Loggins didn't care for Sean Elliott. Any question he was asked about Sean Elliott, he would shun it off. He would never be blunt and direct and give him credit. I think, personally, Dow, all right, at the end of the day, Dow was an unsuccessful NFL coordinator.
Yep.
He went to Arkansas as a tight ends coach. He came to us to get labeled as a coordinator just to get him a head coach job. But guess what? That ball's out of bounds now. Forget about it. I don't care. But I think you're going to see a whole lot better offensive line, and I think you're going to hear by the end of this year that Sean Elliott is going to have a lot to do with Shula's offensive line and his run game, the title he was given, because Dow Loggins didn't care for Sean Elliott. Now, I'm going to tell you.
I did not hear that, didn't get that vibe, so I didn't think of it that way, I guess.
Right.
Maybe something to think about.
Sometimes I hear stuff you don't hear.
Exactly. But yeah, I think I agree with you. I think Sean Elliott's going to be a huge difference maker for the offense, and that might have been our problem when Loggins was there.
No, definitely our problem. All Loggins cared about was the man holding the damn ball.
Yeah, so.
That's all he cared about. And he's a hell of a salesman. I mean, how do you stay in the NFL as long as he did and never kept a job longer than 2 years and keep getting another job? You a hell of a salesman. Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, you might as well call him.
That's just like being a coach.
That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. He's the weatherman.
That's just like a head coach. I mean, that's what you are. You're a salesman.
Yeah, I mean, he's the weatherman. That's what I'm gonna call him because he just lie, and keep his damn job.
But I put the link out there if anybody wants to join in. I don't know if we got anybody that usually comes on here, but if anybody wants to come on and talk, we can talk.
Why David don't come on or Scott?
We can come on here and talk some college football. Like I said,
bring
practice
on here, David. Come on.
Practice is underway. Number 2 starts tomorrow. We got football from now to mid-February with the NFL. They had their last night, the Hall of Fame game. I'm not a huge NFL fan, but it's football.
Speaking of the NFL, who thinks Rattler's going to start the first game for the Saints?
I think he should. I mean, I don't know what option they got, but
they got this Topper throw up slot or whatever his name is.
Tyler Shaw from Louisville, wasn't it?
Yeah,
was it Louisville?
That's the noise you make when you throw up.
So, I think he's got a good shot to start game 1.
Yeah, both of y'all. Hey, y'all come on.
But I mean, we got football from now to mid-February. So whether you like NFL or you like college, week 0 will be here in 3 weeks? The 23rd, I think it is.
Yeah, who the hell's playing that week? Anybody?
Well, you got one good game. You got Iowa State and is it Iowa State and Kansas State? I think it is.
And you call that a good game? So, needless to say, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Look at the rest of what's on the schedule, and that's the best game of the day. It's hold on,
I think that proves my point of why I asked who was playing that week.
Well, I mean, it's football. I mean, but hold on, let me see if I can pull up the schedule real quick. But I do know it's Iowa State and somebody that day. Dang it, can't do shit.
Now I will say, week 1.
Yeah, Iowa State and Kansas, and that game's in. I think that game's over in Ireland. So,
week 1, we're not going to be the biggest game by no stretch of the imagination.
Oh no.
But I would say we're in the top 3.
Oh yeah, they're top 3, top 4, yeah, easily. Well, you got Iowa State, Kansas State. That's the premier game at noon. You got Idaho State and UNLV. You got Fresno State and Kansas. That might be your second best game. You got Sam Houston and Western Kentucky. And then you got Stanford and Hawaii. So Take your pick. Which one's the best? I definitely would be interested in watching the Iowa State-Kansas State game because it's two Big 12 teams.
I'll probably be in the woods trying to kill something.
Yeah, probably. But that's week 0. And anybody on here that likes playing or wants to get into the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge for Rob and Kale, go to their channel, go to Jackpot's channel, and get signed up for the contest, $20. He didn't ask me to plug this. I just feel like I'd do it anyway. 70% of the wins go to the first place, 20% to the second place, and 10% to the third place picker. So, and this is for the whole year. $20 entry fee gets you or whatever.
Yeah, y'all join in. Me and Chuck, we're in it. We play it every year. Hell, I was up there in the top 10 there for a while, but shit, I fizzled out.
I think I don't know. I'm not that good at picking against the spread. So
David said, "Deal maker, I have 3 granddaughters and a wife in the house. Hell, I can barely hear the dog begging for water."
But yeah,
well, that's a problem. You need to keep the dog's water full.
But yeah, if y'all want to get into the challenge, go to Jackpot's channel, Carolina Jackpot, and there's a link probably down there in one of his latest videos. Go in there, sign up, and send you $20 in your name, your email, and all that good stuff, and you'll be off and running, trying to win a huge pot.
And I don't know.
Hopefully, it'll be a huge pot.
Man, I'm going to say this, and I'm going to come straight out and say it on our live. Jackpot is a personality. It's his alter ego when he's behind the camera. But if you know him and you communicate with him the way I do, and you've met him in person like I have, he is a genuine good person.
Oh, yeah.
And he would not hurt anybody intentionally. I know people might think his words that he could be some type of way. No. He would never hurt anybody intentionally. He's a hardworking man. He cares about people. Just when he's drinking, he will cuss your ass out.
Oh, yeah. His video today, man, I was at work and I was in the break room, and man, his video, man, I busted out laughing today. He said something about the Tennessee fans. Him and Sports Talk Jay's going to have that debate.
Yeah.
And he said all super chats are going to go to East Tennessee to help with their, I guess, buying toothbrushes and toothpaste and help them get on a good regimen of brushing their teeth and taking care of their teeth. They're going to start with the youth and work their way up. I thought that was pretty funny. I busted out laughing when he said that. But
yeah, I mean, he's very intelligent, especially when it comes to sports. I mean, that's his life.
Yeah.
And he works hard. I mean, putting those chips up and all. But at the end of the day, he has a personality behind a camera, but in person, he is a genuine good person.
Yeah.
And hell, I even throw Rob into that. But Rob's a Clemson fan, so I mean, I don't trust him no further than I can spit. So.
But yeah, I figured I'd plug that as well while we're on here. Like I said, anybody wants to come on, I'll put the link up there. We'll come on and talk some football. Got a lot we can talk about. Like I said, Gamecocks started today. Looked like a light workout. It didn't look like there was much to it from what I've seen. Tomorrow, I think they'll be back out there tomorrow morning. Faison will be out there practicing because he got his emergency waiver to practice. So we'll see how he looks out there, I guess. And yeah, I'm excited, dude. I'm ready for the season to get here, man.
I'm pumped, but I am pumped. But I guess you call it anxiety, butterflies, whatever you call it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm optimistic, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you we're going to win 10 games. No, I'm not that damn naive.
No. Well,
I'll tell you what. After game 2, I'll tell you which direction we're going.
So you gonna base your decision off of Virginia Tech and South Carolina State?
I'm actually going to base it off of Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Yeah, South Carolina State. I mean, that's, I hate to say it, love them to death. They need the paycheck. Love to see us play them. Great school. And, HBCU. They need the money. Helps the state out. But I'll tell you after Virginia Tech what we got.
Okay. Hey, everybody hit that thumbs up, please, if you're in here. If you're new, get in the comments. Let me know you're here. I appreciate anybody stopping by. Hitting that thumbs up helps out the channel a lot. Gets it pushed out there for more people to come check it out. We do this show. We usually do this show on Wednesday night. And then during the football season, we'll be doing live reaction videos as the game's being played on the TV. I got 2 TVs here, so I'll be watching probably about 8 games at a time. I'll be watching 5 games. I'll watch South Carolina and then the other 4, I guess. So we do lives during the football season. I also do it during basketball season as well, the men's and the women's. So if you're a Gamecock fan, you should be subscribed to this channel. I've seen a little bit of growth, and I appreciate everybody that's subscribed. I appreciate everybody that's comes in every week. I really do. I really do appreciate everybody. Looks like we got Mr. Harry Legg coming in. So let me go ahead and get him on the stage here and
my buddy,
talk some footballs. What's up, Mr. Harry? How you doing?
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey, Mr. Harry, how you doing?
Not too bad, I don't guess. I shouldn't complain. At least we're conversing. So
yeah. How's your health, sir?
I'll have October surgery to put an implant in, and we'll see how it goes after that.
Okay.
It's as good as it's going to be, and we just got to make the best of it. So,
I love always look at it half full instead of half empty, Mr. Harry. That's half the battle, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, once you get everything laid out in front of you, and you get educated a little bit about your situation, because we didn't know until I got figured out what the hell was going on, and still don't really understand the virus part. That it don't make any sense, and but it did what it did, and
Well, just to let you know, you'll be in my prayers, sir, and I hope everything comes out real well for you, sir.
Well, if I could just maintain like I'm doing right this second, then we will have accomplished a great deal, because I wasn't able to do this earlier.
Hey, one thing's for sure. When football starts back, that'll make you a little bit happier, right?
Well, that's what I told him. He asked me if I needed, to attend therapy sessions and this, that, and the other, and I mean, there's just some assorted issues, and I said, no, my therapy begins in under a month now.
Yeah.
He started laughing because he's a Florida grad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. So me and him go at it, and
you trust him?
Oh well, I done threatened to fire him a couple times, and he just joking around a little bit, but he got on my ass about I had a bad cholesterol report on the LDL side, and it was like 20 points past what they thought it should be, which is 80 points less than what the Heart Association says, which is a lie. But anyway, long story short, we got a good chuckle out of it. I told him, I said, look, if you don't fix your dead math problems here, I don't know if we can continue to do business at these rates.
Yeah.
He said, what? What do you mean rates? I said, it costs money to come in this damn place. I see the bills.
Damn
It's just
right.
office visit, $495.
Whew.
Yeah.
That's 20
Lord,
minutes, folks.
Lord have
And
mercy.
let them put hands on you. Hey, Mr. Jackson, while we're here, we need you to bleed. That's a quick 1,100. Uh, you know. So I mean, it costs. Don't cost
I
as much as the meds, though.
Wow.
And
I
without the
don't know.
meds,
I don't know your age. I think you've told me before.
69.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just lost my mama March the 1st. She was 69. And yeah, I'm in my mid 40s.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, my
Long
condolences.
story short is I don't trust doctors. I'm sorry, I don't. Because at the end of the day, now I'm making fun out of the situation. Um, and I know your situation is very serious, but at the end of the day, with all those degrees on the wall and they got MD in front of their name, behind their name, wherever it's at, all these abbreviations, and they got all these degrees from everywhere. Has anybody ever asked a question whether they made D's or they made A's? You know what I'm saying?
What kind of student were you? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, did you barely sneak through like I did, or are you damn top of your class? You top of your class, you the man I want. You know?
Well, that's a good thing about the. I see Emory University, Heart
Mhm.
Institute, or Heart and Vascular. They're the ones that did my bypass surgery, so I just stayed with them when this situation arose. And since it's a teaching hospital, uh, you're going to see some. Uh, you can see students all over the damn place, but when it comes down to the doctor part, they're all teachers as well as doctors, and uh, it's real easy to find out how good they are. And,
But you don't want to find out too late, do you?
no, 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 no. My previous cardiologist uh, at Emory is now at Piedmont, which is the other. Hell, there's big hospitals all over Atlanta. So, and Northside, Wellstar, St. Joseph's. Uh, Good Lord. Anyway, there's enough hospitals, and but these guys all know each other, and the previous folks that were taking care of me all went to Piedmont when they opened up the campus downtown, which is pretty cool. And
I was in your neck of the woods. I don't know exactly. You live in Georgia, right?
of course,
Okay. I was in Gainesville
oh, you're a long way.
a couple weeks ago, and let me tell you something. There ain't a damn thing in Gainesville but red clay and hills.
This hill is, you're right about the hills, and you get on the wrong side of the wind up there near the processing plants, it stinks pretty bad.
Yeah, it does. It does. As a matter of fact, I had to stay, I don't know, what, about a week and a half in a hotel. And they ain't even got no damn hotels in Gainesville.
Lost you.
I said I had to stay in a hotel for about a week and a half. I was up there for work.
Yeah.
And they don't have any hotels in Gainesville.
You have to go next to the interstate.
And that's what I did.
So, uh, I ain't been up that way since I hadn't been up that way in a long time.
I stayed in a town called Brazelton, right at the interstate.
Yeah, Brazelton's out there. That's Chateau Alon. Yeah, you was close to some good eating right there now.
What'd you say?
Chateau Alon was right there where you was at then.
I ate
That's
there.
good. Yes, sir. Good eating in that
Damn good.
place. I never did golf up there, but I've eaten there because the racetrack's just up a little ways there, Road Atlanta.
Yeah, there's a dirt track
Yeah,
right
right
close
there.
by.
Yeah.
And I got invited to go to the dirt track one Saturday night, but I didn't. But I wish I would have. because they said it was a hell of a time.
Oh yeah, we have not far from here a 3/8 mile track. The kids love it. And so I'm gonna sliding the whole time. Yeah, and it's loud. Good God,
Mm-hmm.
but the kids love it. So they had a bad wreck down there about 3 weeks ago. One of the cars flew apart, and that axle come up through the damn fence.
I saw that.
Yeah, hurt some people. And that was sad news there. Because
Yep.
golly, that place
Yeah.
has been there since I was a boy.
Wow.
It's annoying.
I'll be back down there in October. I'll be in Tallapoosa.
Oh, you're next to Alabama over there,
Yeah.
west of the West State.
Yep.
Off I-20.
Yeah, but I mean, getting to Gainesville, I'll be honest with you, I didn't want to go around Atlanta. So leaving where I'm located in the PD area of South Carolina, I went up to Clemson and then came back down.
There you go.
And I mean, shit, I was there, 4 hours and 20 minutes at the most. And that's stopping and peeing and, grabbing a burger on the way. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's not that bad of a trip.
So y'all started. I'm gonna change subject. Y'all started y'all's fall ball today. So that's just wild. Some of them started Monday. I guess it just depends on how they got their days allocated. Some will have 2 or 3 day breaks or something like that.
Yeah.
So like Kirby said, he got 15, and they was going to be done in 18 days, and there wasn't going to be no time for sergeants.
I don't know if you know this, Mr. Harry, but what's up, Big Barney Ross? I see you, buddy.
Hey, BBR.
What'd you say?
Very good. I was just saying, hey to BBR.
Oh, okay. My daughter, I know you know this. My daughter's a big time competition dancer.
Right.
And her mentor, which happens to be the daughter of mine and my wife's close friends, just graduated high school. They danced together since they were, I don't know, I think my daughter was probably 5 or 6, and their daughter was probably, she's 18, mine's 13, so 5 years old or whatever that is, 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She made the Georgettes and the Dance Dogs at the University of Georgia.
Get you some.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Well,
And
to do that at any major university, man, that's pretty good.
Yep. And
I don't care where it is.
I'm going to be down there. I'm going to a game. I think I'm going. I'd have to ask the wife. We're going because obviously she's going to, get my daughter on field level with her. But we're going to watch a game, not a high profile game, just like a, out of conference game. But I can't remember who they're playing. I'd have to look and see. But we're going to be there, I think, in late September just to watch her dance. And, of course, my daughter will be on field level with her.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah. Which, listen, if they stand side by side, you wouldn't know mine was 13 and she's 18. They look about the same age.
Yeah.
You said late September?
Yeah.
Well, that's Alabama.
No, it's not Alabama.
The Georgia Bulldogs?
No, the other Georgia. Is there another Georgia?
There's Georgia State. There's Georgia Southern.
All right, don't be a smart ass. I'm being a smart ass.
There's West Georgia.
I think it's late September.
Well, that's cool anyway. I mean,
When it
I'm
comes
looking at the schedule. That's why I was asking you.
when it comes to dance shit, they say give me your debit card and then get the card, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know.
So Mr. Harry, what is Georgia's outlook for this year? Because we don't play you guys unless we somehow make it to Atlanta. So what's the scoop on Georgia this year coming into the 25 season?
Hello, Mr. Harry, you there?
Oh, we lost him. We lost him. David Green wanted to know if Gunnar Stockton was going to start for Georgia. I think he is. I think he will. But yeah, I mean, I was looking at Georgia's schedule. I wasn't trying to be a smart ass. I was just asking you. You said late September, so
It's late September, I think. But it's a out of conference game. So maybe I'm wrong on my dates, but that's what I heard. But
I think it'll be the first part of September because you got Marshall and Austin Peay first 2 games, and then Tennessee, Alabama in September. Here goes Mr. Harry back. Let me get him back on here. You there, Mr. Harry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we lost you, man.
I lost me.
Yeah, what I was asking is, we don't play you guys unless we make it to Atlanta. So what is the, I guess, what can we expect from Georgia this year?
You will need a program.
Okay.
What is it? 18 new starters on the starting 22. So, and that's I think, 53 first and second year kids on the roster of 105. So, youth. And lots of it, and it's gonna be fun. They're gonna be mistakes. This is the youngest team, and I haven't gone back all that far, but I can go back to 2006. We might have been about that young, but this is pretty young.
Can I tell you what I think? That the national media has got it wrong. Which, I mean, shit, it's the media. They always get it wrong. But, at the end of the day, they want to talk about Texas. They want to talk about Ohio State. They want to talk about Michigan. They want to talk about Clemson. They want to talk about LSU. Why in the hell isn't anybody talking about Georgia? And that to me is scary because you don't ever count out Georgia with Kirby Smart at the helm. Okay, never.
Well, I mean, it's not less. We didn't win the SEC title last fall, did we? Yeah, I believe we did.
No, yeah, you did.
This is these kids are so young. They don't feel the disrespect that the fans do. But as long as today was our second day of camp, and no injuries, hallelujah. It wasn't this way last year.
I
It
can't.
was not that way.
I can't understand the talking heads. Hell, even the SEC talking heads. Nobody's bringing Georgia up, and I'm like, dude, really, really? I mean, Kirby is, in my opinion, the best damn coach in the country. Do you really think that he's got a bunch of misfits and he's just going to go win 6 games? You're crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying?
We over the off season, Kirby added a fella who was the offensive line coach for the Raiders, and then he's got a Super Bowl ring. I'm trying to remember Ravens, and I could find his name, but it would kick me out of here again because I'm on the phone. But anyhow, we sent 3 linemen, to the draft or to the league last year off that squad. So all 5 literally are new starters on the offensive line. between the 5 of them. Not a lot of snaps. Probably about 600.
But you know what, Mr. Harry,
They
I
big.
don't think
They
I don't.
big. Did I
Yeah,
say they big?
Oh yeah.
325 pounds across the front.
yeah, I don't. I don't
I
think.
mean,
I'll be honest. Now that's that's my issues with South Carolina. I mean, you got one of the greatest quarterbacks in the country as a redshirt freshman last year,
yep.
but yet we were next to last in sacks with a guy that size as a quarterback. Everybody's wondering. J.D. White just asked a question. Everybody's wondering who our running back's going to be. My point is this: I don't give a damn who the running back's going to be because we got 7 guys in that room. I don't give a damn who it's going to be. If the line can't block, what the hell? Why are you arguing? Who cares? You know what I mean?
We finished 15th in the damn rushing in the conference last year. It's never been like that in my lifetime. That bad. 15th. Damn. You know.
Was that an attribute to the offensive line or the running back?
Offensive line and running back, both rooms. Running back room was decimated by injuries, and then
They were.
the lineman situation got to the point to where the ones who wasn't as hurt as bad as the others that could played, and that kid that got left out there at left tackle in the playoff game, bless his heart, was playing one arm, and he had surgery as soon as that was over with. But that's what we went to war with, and wasn't such a bad year, but could have been better. But kids get hurt, they get hurt, and you deal with it.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of people talk about a lot of things. Faison, they call him Rashul Faison. I don't, that's at the end of the day. Listen, I know we all need a powerhouse running back, but we've got several that's been in the program for years. We've got one, Howell, that I think is going to be a breakout star. He came from South Carolina State 2 years ago. This is his second year, I think. But if these cats can't block and open a damn lane, what the hell are we doing? I'm worried about our line. I am not, Mr. Harry, worried about our defense. I know a lot of people say y'all lost a lot of talent, but did we?
You rotated a lot of players.
Yeah,
I did the same thing everybody does. It's just going to be worth a crap. And you've got 2 platoons on defense.
Yep.
Sometimes 3, 4. You got, hell, let's face it, if you start getting injuries, you're going to play them all anyway. So, I've not looked at South Carolina's roster or anything like that. I have Georgia's.
And the league that we're in, everybody gives all the credit to the wide receivers, the running backs, the defensive backs, the quarterbacks. But this is a line of scrimmage league. We know that. And I hate to say it, and I'll argue with any Ohio State fan that wants to damn argue with me. I'll argue with them that I'm blue in the damn face. Come play our damn schedule. Come play our schedule. And let's see how you look 12 games later. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a cornbread fed league. That's just the way it is.
Our players in our league are a half a step faster than they are, and just as big. We got a kid. Every team's got the GPS on some players and whatnot. They put it on one of the linemen. He's 6'5", whatever, 325, and he has been consistently hitting 20 miles an hour plus at that size.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
Stupid.
Well, David Green wants to know if Gunnar Stockton's starting. My question for that is, what's your confidence? Of
course he is.
Yeah, I know. What's your confidence level in Gunnar Stockton this year?
Hopeful.
Huh?
Hopeful.
I mean, because he
He's
really
got
did.
to look. We
He
ain't
never,
we don't have a big enough sample size to know nothing.
yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. I mean, he ain't played a whole lot, but I mean, you more into the program than I am or anybody else that I know.
But can I say something? I want to throw this in there. When it comes to Georgia, who gives a damn? And I mean that with all respect. Okay, South Carolina's got to have a great quarterback to be successful because South Carolina lacks in other categories. Georgia, and they've done it for years. All they have to have is a damn good game manager that don't put his thumb up his nose every third play.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
But it's going to start the next guy.
The best quarterback y'all had in a long time was Matthew Stafford. Now that was a hell of a quarterback.
That was eons ago. Yep, Matthew Stafford. Dave, not Graney. Graney was a pretty good thrower.
Yeah.
But shit, dude over on the Players Lounge. His name will come to me. But Stockton, all he's got to do is follow the game plan.
That's it.
And we make no mistakes. We don't turn the ball over. We don't penalize ourselves. We execute our assignments and just beat people with just pure ass talent and speed.
Yeah.
It might not be pretty, but you're not going to stop it once it starts rolling.
That's exactly right. And guess what? If you do stop it, the defense is going to give them back the damn ball.
Our defense is going to be ferocious. Good God Almighty.
Always is.
Well, last year it wasn't so much, but addition by subtraction. That's the way to put it. Again, having everybody healthy to start the year will be a plus. We can get to camp. I'm gonna be happy. In fact, I'm gonna be pretty confident in what we can accomplish if we get to camp without losing too many people.
You know, it frustrates
we're
me.
So young.
Mr. Eric, frustrates me, even though it's normally a loss on our schedule. I mean, we're only a few hours away from each other. Damn, I hate that we don't play every year anymore. You know what I mean?
We are victims of progress, according to the experts there.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I've always thought it was more fun. Geographically, y'all are a natural rival, so I hate to see that go away. I want to see us play. We need to play A&M. We need to play Oklahoma. We need to play Missouri. We haven't played LSU in a while. Who else? I think that's all. Now, we played y'all more recently. We played most of them. But we did play you guys every year.
Well, hell, we got A&M every year. We had y'all every year. We have Florida every year. You know, all that, it's all changed now. Now we're playing LSU. Now we're playing Alabama. And those were like one-offs, like every third year. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. Maybe they'll get it fixed or straightened out here. I haven't looked at next year's base schedule yet. I'm sure they've got it out. Isn't it 25? No, I don't know when that next deal was supposed to begin on the schedules, because they still fussing over the 8 and 9 games, aren't they?
Yeah. I think I think it's next year, ain't it? The deal goes through.
That's why I was thinking 26.
I think so, but I'm not sure. I would love to get rid of Texas A&M off our schedule for a little while and play, I don't know, somebody different.
Well, I like that somebody was playing around with it, and they could you'd have 2 permanent. I believe it was 2 permanents that you played every year, and then every other team you would get you'd have a home and away with every 2 years or some shit like that. It was pretty quick to go through the whole conference.
So y'all never played Texas A&M, or y'all never played at Texas A&M?
We have never been out there at Kyle Field.
Have y'all played them though?
One time
Okay.
in that
And they've been in the league for how long now? When did they come in the league?
15 years.
I was gonna say 12, but 15's probably right.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy. You've only played them one time. I mean, have we played anybody like that, Jordan? I can't remember.
As obnoxious as they are, though, it's a good thing, probably.
Yeah.
Man, they are some snot rockets. What was it?
LSU, Chuck, we only used to play like every 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, but not every 15 years.
No,
that was my point. I mean, I think we've played about everybody in the league at more than one time since we've been in. And I just think that's wild that they've only played one time in 15 years.
See, when they screwed around with the schedule, and I don't remember what year that was, when Auburn started whining to not have to play Georgia and Alabama back to back at the end of every year, which was the way it was for my entire life. And they started whining about it. So when they made that change is when we got robbed of a home game with Auburn, having them at our house to reset the rest of the conference. We took it upside the head a couple times on this scheduling shit. So maybe we'll get one done for us this time around when they straighten it out. We'll see.
What's your opinion on more conference games?
I don't care.
I don't either.
9 games is 9 games. I don't want to see us play 4 cupcakes, but we got Tech anyway, so there's 9 big boy games. I would love to see these teams like Ohio State and Penn State. Who else backed out on the Southern Cal? Michigan don't want no part of us.
Oh, hell no.
We don't whoop their ass every time we played them. And
I don't want to increase the schedule any more than what the playoffs. I've already done it if you make the playoffs. But I do get playing the Coastal Carolinas, the South Carolina States, because these are small schools that need the money. You know what I mean? I get it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, why are we bringing teams in from, 4 or 5 hours away, and we can simply cross the damn border and go play at Georgia, and they're not on our schedule? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, UMass. Let's look at UMass.
Yeah.
Hell, they played everybody in the conference last year.
Yeah.
And as an independent, and they made money. I don't know how much money they made, but they did a hell of a lot better getting beat by SEC teams than they would have trying to play little teams in that part of New England.
Yeah. Well,
look here, fellas. I'm about to eat. Good to see you, Mr. Harry. Thank you, Chuck.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody like, comment, subscribe. We'll be on every week. We appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Talk to y'all later.
But, yeah, I agree with you guys. I think we should play more conference games. I don't have no problem with it. Maybe get rid of some of the cupcake games, like y'all said. Play like a South Carolina State. We already got our rival with Clemson. And then boost it up with Power 4 teams. If you want to compete for a national championship, you got to play some of the better teams out there. The only way you're going to prove that you're good enough to win it is playing good teams. So that just makes you better. So I don't have a problem with playing more better competition, more conference games, whatever. So that's my take on it.
Kirby's for it. There's
Oh, yeah.
5 schools, 5 of the 16 are for it, and Georgia's one of them. So the most of the conference is not wanting it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is Shane on board with it. I can't remember.
I'd have to go look at do the search again to remember.
I can't remember if he's for or against it. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, you got to get rid of some of these, like Jordan said, some of these teams that are coming from 4 or 5 hours away just to get a paycheck and a beat down, and it doesn't do anything for your resume. And yeah, I'm not for that. I like George said, I'd much rather pay a South Carolina State, some in-state school to, let them benefit from it and play a stiffer competition schedule. So, yeah. Let's see here. Yes, who was that? Kurt Signetti. Didn't he change his schedule? Oh.
Yeah, they played. They backed out of a home and home with Virginia. I believe was the
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah, he put his foot in his mouth and talking a bunch of smack about the SEC, wants to adopt an SEC schedule, and man, they had that one fluke year, and he's gonna talk all that smack.
And then you got this Lashley guy.
Yeah, Rhett Lashley.
His cocksucker. I mean, for the love of Pete. I think 6.
Yeah, what he said that
top heavy.
he was basically
6
talking
of the
about
15.
top heavy. How? Yeah.
6 of
he
the
didn't make
15
no
have
sense.
won national championships. No other conference can say.
He didn't make no sense saying that either, because I mean, hell, he's in the ACC and they were what, like maybe 2 teams deep at best.
At best.
At any given year, you got Clemson and Florida State whenever they were doing their thing. Louisville's pretty solid, but I mean, they're not consistently up there. Dang, I don't know who else. I said 2. I can't think of nobody but Clemson.
Yeah.
They've won it more than anybody recently. So the ACC
has owned them.
Yeah. So I don't know where he gets off talking about the ACC deep, or the SEC is just top heavy with a few teams.
If Miami comes out the mouth, then they don't know what they're talking about, because Miami's never even won the ACC.
No, they never won the ACC. Their championship came in the Big East.
Yep.
So and that's what I like to argue with. I like to argue with ACC fans about baseball, because they talk a lot of smack about baseball and how good they are. I said, well, how many championships y'all win? The ACC win, and nobody knows how many they've won. They've only won 2 in baseball, and that's Wake Forest and Virginia. So, yeah. So they can't talk. They can't talk nothing about top heavy or deep when it comes to ACC versus SEC, because, like I said, you only got a couple teams here or there every other year that's good in the ACC compared to the SEC. And yeah, I get it. The SEC is usually the same group up there, and I don't pump the whole SEC thing, because I cheer for the Gamecocks. I don't sit here and cheer for LSU to be. I'm not going to cheer for LSU to beat Clemson. I'm not going to cheer for Clemson to beat LSU, because I honestly don't care who wins that game. I'll watch it, but I'm not one of these guys that gets out here and beats my chest talking SEC.
There you go.
But I said that to say that it's been the same teams: LSU, Georgia, Florida, Auburn. And who's the other?
Bama.
Yeah, I don't know how I missed Bama, but I get it. I get it. I get that argument that they've won the majority of the championships, I guess you could say, in recent history. But you can't compare and say that the ACC is more deeper than the SEC when you ain't got but just a couple teams compared to 6. So but anyway.
Yeah, I know what you mean, man. These I've not been watching too much of the sports uh, prognosticators this year on purpose.
Oh yeah. Hey, did you hear Rooster's back?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I've been meaning to pump this channel out there. Everybody, if you tuned in, go hit up. Hold on, let me get it up because I know I'll screw it up if I don't pull it up. You got 2 channels going. I know one is, let's see, Gamecocks Lockdown Football. So go check out that channel. Subscribe, everybody out there. And then the other channel where he talks SEC, a lot of SEC stuff. It is SEC Lockdown Football with Rooster. So everybody that's been asking me about where Rooster is, there you go. There's the answer. He's back on YouTube. It's just starting up 2 channels. One's a Gamecock, one's an SEC. Y'all go subscribe, get his channel back up there where it was whenever he stepped away. So I told him I'd plug his channel every chance I get. So there you go. Good to see him back on here. So hopefully he'll get it back up and running good like he was before. But anything else you got, Mr. Harry? Because I'm about ready to get off of this thing, man, and
Sure
spend
enough.
some time with the wife.
Well, you go do that. Take care of Mama.
I appreciate
Enjoyed it.
you stopping
I
by.
saw
And
I had just got off the phone with the daughter and flipped it over on YouTube and saw y'all was live. So you go spend some time with your family.
oh yeah. We normally do this on Wednesday, but something happened on Wednesday, so I was like, I'm not gonna do it. We just decided to do it tonight. So, but I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with us. And anytime we on, come on in here and talk with us. We love having you on. I pray for your health, good health, get a good report and everything, and take care of yourself, man.
All right, sir. We'll catch you soon.
All right, sir. Appreciate you.
Night.
All right, everybody. All right, that's it for tonight. We was on here for a little over an hour and a half, so I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you're watching this after the fact, I appreciate you for that. I appreciate you for tuning in. Everything. We getting ready to get it going. Like I said, football season is here. Practice just got underway today for the Gamecocks. I've got my Field Steel magazine. I'm working on my preview and prediction videos for the Gamecocks, trying to get everything lined up what I want to say. And we're going to put that out here soon as well. So look for that. And like I said, we do a live reaction during the games. Myself and Jordan Dealmaker, we come on here and we talk about the Gamecocks and we have fun doing that. And we encourage everybody to come hang out with us during the games. We also do, like I said, a Wednesday night show. For some reason we did it tonight. So it's all good. We had a good time doing it. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Go check out Rooster on his new channels. Go to Carolina Jackpot's channel. If you want to get into the Callaway's Pick'em Challenge, $20, a good chance to win 70% of the pot. So if it's $2,000 per se, let's say, you win $1,400 for first place. Second place wins 20%. Third place wins 10%. It's a good chance just to get in there and see what kind of football knowledge you got, as far as picking against the spread. So go check out Carolina Jackpot's channel and subscribe to it, first of all, if you have it, and then get into the Callaway's Challenge, Pick'em Challenge. So, but yeah, that's it. I guess I will see you guys on Wednesday night. Y'all have a good weekend and stay safe.